Imagine you're on a case trying to solve a murder, and all the detectives happen to be chickens. That's right. Today we're going to be playing Chicken Police because it's just something that I just found in my game library, and I just decided, you know, what the hell? Why not give it a shot, right? All right, let's go. I'm like, get to see how this thing goes. So, like I mentioned, this is called Chicken Police. Paint it red. So let's just give it a shot and see how this thing goes. Never played this game before, so let's see what kind of intriguing story we've got stored. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. Raymond Chandler, The Big Sleep.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah,
But
see?
I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll
The
lay
most
low.
colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit.
Oh,
The last
shoot.
clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Clawville. Chicken Police.
Still, what do I
Red.
expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature.
The
I'm
dog
not
eats the
propping
chicken?
up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Clawville City, Rourke District, former Atlas Hotel. Huh. Whoa. Kind of spooky.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Already it's got to a great start, right? All right, let's see. What do I do? So I got... All right. The notebook. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here, you gather vital information about the case, the suspects or victims, and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook and read the translated version in your language. It's a good thing I picked English. People, places. Ooh, Hotel Atlas. This used to be a nice place. Now we're competing who gets swallowed by decay first. The hotel's winning, but honestly, I'm not that far behind. The other thing? Nope. Codex. The Chicken Police is a famous detective duo Santino, Shanae, Featherland, and Marty McChicken gained fame through a case the press called the Bloody New Year's Eve. They flew high for almost 10 years when a fateful brawl put an end to their legend. There is a series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest, as did the Chicken Police itself. The city of Clawville. Clawville's been an independent city-state for more than 900 years. During the city's foundation, 4 nations had joined forces, represented by the 4 animal figures and the 4 hands on the crest of Clawville. In reality, the tribal alliance of the reptiles and the great insect clans had also played an essential part in the city's founding, but they never got to be represented on the crest. This gave birth to a political and cultural antagonism between the species. Clawville preserved its political autonomy and the dream that it's the only state in the wilderness where predator and prey of any race can live in peace. Hence the name, the City of 1,000 Colors. Alright, let's see what else they've got. Stats. Scenes visited, 1 out of 32. Alright, detective rate, I'm a greenhorn. Alright, let's see. Picture, turn off the light switch? Mood lighting. I see. Celebrity cops from the dump. Old article.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Is she a parrot? A parrot and a chicken?
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Okay. Wait. I'm assuming, because I'm the cop, I'm the chicken, right? And then his girl was the parrot. And then, are these their kids? One of them kind of looks like a goat and a cat. And a raccoon. I don't know. And then M.B.
Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
His pants! All right.
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was. Burned to the ground.
Burned to the ground. Light switch. All right, let's go back. What is... Wait. Cheap whiskey.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays. At least in this price range.
What's in the drawer? Ah, my God, my Magnum.
Seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Yeah, she's there to kill you.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Yeah, and my badge.
And my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
All right, new items. Sweet. What else we got? What's around here? There's a phone, old book. All right, let's talk to the lady. Let's speak.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Deborah Ibanez. Okay.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've gotta have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
What is happening? Okay, so it looks like it's got animal head on a human body, right? Because these are human features right here. She's got the shoulders, the hands, and some other features around the torso area. But it just looks so weird. All right, let's see. What's in the old books?
I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
Was I supposed to give her a drink? I don't know the phone number. Wait, this just leads to my bedroom door? Let's go.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
She wants to spend the New Year's with you.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever. I don't even know what these papers are.
Okay.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Okay, so I gave her a drink. Oh.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Get some of that cheap
Murky
whiskey.
brown swill. I should improve my standards.
Wait. She runs errands for her employer. A sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particular wealthy or influential family. She's an impala. Pretty and fragile, nothing too special. The wild ones. 3 gods are revered in the most places across the wilderness. They're the great wild ones, who make up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Hariti is the goddess of creation. Tapti is the lord of destruction. And Navatiti Vatiti is a genderless ghost of silence and nothingness, keeping the balance between creation and destruction in their never-ending conflict. All right. So, okay.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please. That's why I'm here.
Interesting. All right. Let's ask her some questions. What kind of questions can we ask her? Okay, focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. All right, John Doe. Focus. This fella is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Focus. Suspicious. Impressions. Suspicious. Detective meter. Okay, halfway. He is suspicious. I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? All right. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Impressions. A new impression. Question 1, question 2, 3, 4. So many options. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? Blah, blah, blah. I like that. Plus 100.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Oh, we can go in hard. Who exactly are you, ma'am? She is Deborah Ibanez. I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy. Okay, we can go hard. She's shy.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
All right. So it looks like it moved up just a little bit more. New impression. She's doubtful. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right? Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills or Flowerville, maybe? Let's go with the second one.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Interesting. Why did you have to visit me on this particular
Why did you
evening?
have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Huh, interesting. She's frightened. Okay. Detective dear. Do you even know what you want? Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself? Were you born and raised in Lawville?
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko.
Okay, we
She
got a
hasn't
name.
been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss
Interesting.
Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We
That
avoided
kind
the
of
point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Do you want from me? How did you get this address? And I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me? She's hiding something, so he knows that. We're in the plus start. So let's see. Okay, yeah.
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Well, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable
Well, I am reliable.
and discreet
That's right.
and thorough
No question about that.
and has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
Do you think you're cut out for this kind of work? Are you in some sort of jam? Let's pretend you never found me here, okay? This is just too risky for me. I can't take the case. That's
Do
it.
you think you're cut out for this kind of work?
Not in the slightest.
Then why all of this?
I just can't say no to Natasha.
Would she hurt you if you did?
No, of course not. She's my friend.
I see.
Oh, I lost something.
Have you ever felt truly vulnerable?
Honestly, very often, Mr. Featherland.
Great, because that's exactly how I feel right now, Deborah.
I'm sorry if it's too unpleasant for you, but we had no one else to turn to.
You know, I get that a lot, and it never ends well.
Do you like happy endings?
Not in books or movies, but in real life it would be nice for a change. But this is Clawville. Not many happy endings around here.
I knew you were romantic at heart.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then yes, maybe, a little. If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland,
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer.
All right.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler.
Okay,
Or
another
as
person.
most people know him.
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Focus accuracy at 40%. Rusted copper. Thought not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie, but you can do better. Next time, pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Focus, Sonny. It's the infamous gangster, Ibn Wessler. All right, let's continue. See if I can do better. Okay, so what now? It's in my bag. Oh, my cigarette and my badge and my gun. Trusty old gun. All right, so let's see. We got clues. Target at strange threats. All of them are written. A mysterious messenger. Points a certain Natasha Kasenko. Employer Natasha's Ibn Wessler. Okay, we got the people. We got Natasha. We got Eben. most well-known gangsters of Clawville: real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, and information broker. And that's only half of what I've heard about him. He has his dirty little paws everywhere in the city's underworld. Hobart Ibn Wessler. He's a rat. Good-looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. Oh my goodness. All right. So where do we go from here?
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
What the heck did she give me? I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trustful friend. Treat her as a gentleman. And Molly.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
The Club Czar. Most colorful club of the most colorful city. My city is on fire. Brand new hit from the Queen of the Night. Oh my goodness. Alright.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
What
Don't play
the
innocent
heck?
with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Czar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Okay. Was that a bunny? Okay, Sarkla. Tasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere, or perhaps she's a very good informant. Let's find what the connection is, right? Lewis, he's the bunny. Lewis Hayworth. Male special feature, an old friend of mine. He is setting heavily when he talks. This is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel and a good friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. It's only the two of us living in this unbelievably enormous hotel. He's crazy about detective stories, and he gladly helps me whenever I ask him. Lewis's number is 555-932. Places, the SAR Club, one of the most famous nightclubs in the city. Owners of the juiciest booties and the hardest fists frequent the place. And it's famous for not serving cops, except if they're knee-deep in the dirt. Owners of the juiciest booties. Oh my goodness. What else do we got? Why is it showing me 6? Oh, is this just the new, new facts, right? Yeah. And then the clue, I already saw. Okay. Well, let's go back. Let's go to the SAR place? Wait, how do I click on the map? Okay, 5, 9, 3, 2.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Yep. Kidoki. Talk to Lewis.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Interesting. All right, let's go. Main scenes. Move the story forward. These scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Limited scenes are open for a specific duration, which is determined by the main story progression. If you are a completionist, be sure to visit all of them before you move to the next main scene. Closed scenes. Closed scenes cannot be reached for the time being. This state will often change throughout the story progression and can be temporarily or permanent. Top pick. Pick the next main scene if you're absolutely sure you don't want to visit any of the available limited scenes anymore. You may not be able to visit them later. Okay. The old partner, right? Everything else seems to be locked. Yep. Let's go.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here,
And
with
Tina
nothing left to
Featherland.
lose but our sanity.
Marty
while others,
McChicken.
the smart ones, had already gone. Molly.
And Natasha Katzenko.
Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, My ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Yep. Chapter 1, Detour.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Yo! Okay, who are these people? What are they doing out here in the rain? Let me talk to them.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Oh my goodness. All right. So we know this is a squad car. Let's go in. Yeah, let's go in.
Here we are again. Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
Interesting. Pigs. Ah! Bosco! Mort! Officer Barkman! Officer Jardine! Monica! Where is... Okay, let's go talk to Monica.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Oh my
Every
goodness.
day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Boss Bird! Alright, so... vending machine.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic.
Holy wild ones. Look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco.
Bosco.
I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You
What
should
the?
be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
There's more. Officer Barkman. Shooting range. Let's just head straight over to.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Interesting.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I
Dang.
need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the
Bertha.
love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Bring the shotgun.
Okay,
Bring
okay.
Bertha.
But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Susie. Marty's guns. Linda?
Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you, I hope.
Well, we're going to a bar, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the point.
And? What?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around, not start a goddamn war.
Ah, war, bar, what's the difference? Ah, it's frickin' New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's furry. You know what? I don't even care.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman. Wait, what's on the... Hey, you, if you let the ammunition boxes open... If you let the... Wait. If you let the ammunition boxes open again, I'll kick your clucking ass, Marty. Okie dokie. Alright, so how do we head to...
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course.
Guns.
And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Oh,
Not
great.
so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Oh, there. There's Blood Boil. Let's talk to him.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Jeez.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right
Jeez.
now, Santino.
All right, let's head out. Let's go to
We
the
can't
coffee.
avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too.
What the hell is Monica? Oh,
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
the SAR Club, and then Hotel Atlas. Okay, the Hop Dog. We still need to get some coffee, and then we go there. Yeah.
The Hop Dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
We don't serve bugs here. Fly guy. Oh, shit, there's a fly.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Hey, it's Zip. He's a raccoon.
Hello, boys. Now, get the
Look,
hell out of here.
look,
while
his
I'm
little
asking
tattoo.
nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Oh man, he's seen some
Hey,
stuff.
I'm not
Look at
joking,
him.
Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you
got
don't,
some
because
scars
if you
here.
had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Ooh.
Holy hell! Whistler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
Uh-oh.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah. We should tear up the place too. Ooh, what's
The
in
door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.
Heck yeah. That's the case here. But I'm also going to end it there. Maybe I'll catch up onto this a little bit later. It's a lot. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the little bit of this Chicken Police painted red. So who knows? Maybe I'll go back to it and see. But, you know, this seems like a very intriguing story here. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.